Now, this is not just a female thing, but it seems to be more common among women, where another woman or someone pays us a compliment and then we like don't allow it in, right?
Right.
We don't allow that. Oh, you're so great at communicating or doing an interview, Misa, like, wow, that is just like amazing. And then, right, the parts of us that don't, right, want to accept that or don't believe it, then we kind of shun it and just push it aside. And like, any thoughts for people who have that? I know I've had that experience. Something I'm like really always working on, like accepting, like compliments and people noticing our gifts. Any thoughts there?
It's a great, great question because that's really the receptive nature of who we are. That is the sacred feminine, is that receptive energy. And what happens, as we know, is that when someone gives you a compliment and you don't receive it, it just it like bounces off back to them like, did I not get you? Did I not see you? Did it hurts.
Mhm.
And so our practice in our circles is simply to say thank you. It's okay if you're not ready to take it all in. Just do what you can to receive it, because even if you're not quite ready to say, I can honor myself with that, honor the other person
Right.
by receiving it, letting it come in as much as you can, and then letting it sit with you over time. Let it sink in that that is a reflection. And here's what's really beautiful about reflections. If someone pays you a compliment, they're seeing something in you that they also see in themselves and either see it already as a strength or they want to develop it. So when you allow that reflection to come in, you have held space for two of you to grow in something that wants to flourish. And you're allowing that seed to set in there so that it can flourish.
Mhm.
And when it does, here's the interesting thing. Here's the really interesting thing. Many of us crave a compliment. You want somebody to see who you are, right? And then the minute they see who you are and it's really beautiful and spectacular, and you're like, ah, not me. No, that couldn't possibly be me, right? We put out a prayer in a sense. We put our intention to the universe and it came back. So we want to take that moment, take a breath, and just say, okay, it just came back. and, and some part of you, if you received it, was ready to receive it already. You already did the work. So if you allow it in a little deeper, as my friend Stephanie James likes to say, savor it. You
Yeah.
know, take a moment and savor it, because isn't that the energy that we want to create on this planet? Isn't that really it? Where we do see each other and respect each other and appreciate each other and can speak about that instead of all of our problems? Isn't that the world we're growing into? And that takes that moment, that one moment to say, whoops, my body just got tense and I just got really afraid of this, and just say, okay, I'm afraid. And take a breath and relax as much as you can and say, I'm going to take in as much of that as I can in this moment.
Mhm.
And what's beautiful, what's so beautiful is as you get used to that and those compliments do come in, there's a place in our consciousness where you don't need them. You already know it. You already know it. It finally sank in. You know that's true about you. And now the juice starts flowing, because the minute that compliment comes in, you get to go, oh, they're seeing it in them.
Mhm.
Oh, let's put this on some steroids because I really want them to feel what I do feel. So
Mhm.
it's a great gift to both parties to let that seed grow.
Beautiful. I love that. Thank you. That's such a great thing to explore and share. And I'm curious, like, what made you so committed to this unshakable self-love and helping people experience this?
Mm. Well, this story will be familiar to people who have been to Avaya and seen us talk before, but I do want to share it because it's the gift. It's the gift of that seed of saying, I deserve to know unshakable love. And when I was in Egypt many years ago, I was on a journey with 300 psychics, if you can imagine. So psychics and healers of the energy was pretty high, and lots of moments of awakening in that sacred land. And I spent 24 hours in yin consciousness, just pure space, dark, and darkness has been way shoved over into evil, which is just a shame because it's really the essence of sacred feminine energy. And I was that womb that held all potential for life for 24 hours. And it is an unshakable love. It's a subtle love. It's a soft, still love, quiet love, but so powerful and so pervasive. And when I came back from that trip, I had an experience in yang energy where I was pure white light for about an hour, just bliss, ecstatic, expressive love. And those two experiences helped me really sink into the yin and the yang aspects of what love is and how ever present it is and always there, that there's nothing we can do to push that love away or to earn it. Those are human constructs that we think we have to earn love or that we're not worthy of love. But human experience is actually of a construct that started way before humans, but that's something to dive into on another talk. But that awareness of that love is always available to any of us. And our journey is opening up to it and allowing ourselves to know that it's always there.
Mm, thank you. What a beautiful experience or experiences that you've shared. That's awesome. I love it.